Hi. Okay, so I was guided to do a third-party situations reading for those of you dealing with a third party, or if you are in a third party, either by choice or by accident. Who fucking knows? All right, so I'm going to use my third-party love triangle situations deck, which you can find in my Etsy shop. All right, let's do a cleansing because this deck is... Whew. Alrighty. Take what resonates, y'all. Okay? It is general. If you want to look more in depth into a situation, you can always book a personal reading with me. We got burnt out. No longer able to keep up with both lovers. Ooh, shit. Somebody here, whether you're male or female, whoever has multiple lovers in the connection is really starting to get burnt out. They can't keep up. They thought they could keep up with multiple lovers, going back and forth. It's exhausting just dealing with one person. I don't know how people can deal with more than one person. It's exhausting. Like, y'all got a talent, okay? Like, are you a fucking octopus or something? They must be an octopus. But this person's getting burnt out. Yup. Which means they're no longer wanting to put as much effort in the connection as they used to because they're burning out. Yeah, you get it, you get it. So both lovers could be not getting what they want from them anyways, because this person has to extend themselves, stretch themselves out, like the Incredibles. We have a complaining about you. It says he's gossiping about you with another woman, telling her private things, complaining and twisting the story. That's what they do, because they always try to play victim, right? And they always twist the story. It could be them doing all kinds of bullshit, and they'll turn around and say that it was you doing it, just to win over this person. And look, this girl's just sitting there like, you sound like a liar, but okay. Literally, whoever this person is that's gossiping about you, they're telling this person like horrible things about you, and it's not even true. It feels like the other person they're gossiping to can tell that they're like full of shit, to be honest with you. Yeah, they're twisting facts on like why you're looking for somebody, why they're looking for someone else. Look at that. Attention seeker just came out. They like to tell stories because they like to get attention from the other person. Yep, so they gossip about you to that person. They gossip to you about the other person. Oh my gosh. Expressing feelings soon. I'm curious to know what they're going to express. So if they weren't expressing something to you before, obviously because there was someone else, something about an expression. I wonder what that is. He doesn't trust you enough. Maybe that's what he's telling this other woman. That he doesn't, I don't trust her. But yeah, he's the one doing all the fuckery, and he's the one burning himself out with multiple lovers. Like, make it make sense. The math ain't mathin'. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it is that situation. Take it as a resonate, especially if you're a male watching. All right. What else? We have intense everything. So in the beginning, when you first met this person, it was like intense everything. Intense chemistry, intense sex. Then you started to get to know them. Little lies, little things being exposed. And little by little, you're just like, I'm not interested in you anymore. You're starting to lose interest in this person because you see their true colors. And they look, we have disappearing act. This is a good one. Random drives to nowhere. Can't locate him. Says he's got to take care of some things. So if he randomly up and leaves, just like literally fucking disappearing acts out of the blue. Oh, I just had to go take care of something real quick. No. Either he got caught up or he has to attend to the other person or his second life. Point blank. Especially when they don't pick up the phone or you can't locate them. I wonder why. And then we have it's complicated. It's always going to be complicated when there's more than one party involved. Remember that. We also have influence. He's under the influence of someone else's opinion. It could be, okay, for some, this influence could be a homeboy of theirs or a homegirl, depending on who's watching. Let's say, for example, your person, you know, you guys were married. Let's say, for example, you guys were married or in a relationship. They could have had a single friend that always liked to drink or party or go to bars. And, you know, that friend was always showing them like pictures of other chicks or whatever. It's going to influence your person to be like that, to act like that and be in that energy, because like attracts like. So that's when you started noticing a switch up in them. Okay. They started disappearing out of nowhere. They started coming home later drunk. They started not telling you where they were going, when they were going to come home. It was like you were losing your title of being a girlfriend or being a wife or your significant lover, right? Now it's like you feel like a third party, or you feel like there's an interference. It could be because their friend is influencing them and now they're in that fuck shit energy, or they were just like waiting for an excuse to be in their true form. So, oh my gosh. We also have not worth it. Too much will be sacrificed. The affair won't be worth it. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, this is a different situation here, where perhaps like they have a family, or you have a family and they wanted you to cheat, or they were tempted to cheat on their spouse with you because they had problems or things were hard. Maybe you guys got to know each other a little bit, but then at the end they ghosted you because they realized that it wasn't worth it. Too much would be lost and they didn't want to cause harm to the family. So they learned their fucking lesson there and you never heard from them again. Great. It would have been a problem if they would have went through with it and it would have caused all kinds of issues. That person actually thought about it. It was like, nah, you know what? Let me bitch out. But at the end, they did the right thing. Okay, and now you're like, oh my God, they left me fall in love, and now like, what the fuck? Well, you shouldn't have fell in love if you knew they had a family and you didn't know for sure they were gonna leave their spouse or person. I'm just saying, you can't put all your eggs in a basket in that, you know, situation. A lot of them could be pretending they don't want you, especially if they have multiple options. They always pretend they don't want you when they actually want you the most. And they'll use the other lovers to feed their or feed their pride and ego when you are not feeding their pride and ego. Because you're like, I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to waste my time doing that. Why am I going to do that? So they'll pretend like they don't like you just to see if you would break or chase them or feed their pride and ego. And it's like, when they see that you're not doing that, it's like now they're scratching their head like, oh my God, that's not working. So now what? Okay. He's afraid you will expose him. See, this could also be linked up to the it's not worth it card, the one that's like, you know what, I bitched out. I'm doing the right thing for my family. Some of them might not want to go through with the affair with you because they're afraid that that especially if there's like mutual friends connected or family and you guys know each other, and you guys had a thing for each other, but they don't want to like get involved fully, or they were afraid because they were afraid you were going to expose them. So that's why it could be connected to that he doesn't trust you enough because he's afraid you might expose him. Okay. But so that's why he has to pretend he doesn't like you. That's a whole other situation as well. So, ay, my goodness. He's testing you. Also, there could be a love interest that could be testing you as well. To see if you would rat them out. See how I was like stumbling on my words? Something about like putting you on the spot or setting you up to see if you would like expose something or talk about the connection, especially if they're very private. So, oh my God, it's a little bit of this and that. It's just too much to deal with. It's exhausting. Oh my God, go cleanse yourself. Anyways, if you want to book a reading, you can email me or inbox me and we'll go from there.